What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Long time since I made a video. Now, this video is going to be short and sweet, hopefully. Um, I did a video with a quick breakdown liquid broker, and a lot of people ask some questions, and I always tell them to go watch my sway market breakdown. You could check that out in my playlist, right? On my channel. So what you guys need to understand is that sway market, transition or migrate to liquid broker. Nothing from sway market has changed but the name or the logo. Everything else remained the same, whether it's sway chart became, liquid chart, uh, sway chart pro, liquid chart pro. It's just switched over the name, right? Due to some sorry, guys, got a message. Due to some U.S. regulations and such, there was a big shift in the trading space that happened a few months back, and that had taken place. Now, this breakdown, right? What is this? This breakdown has to do with one second, guys. I'm not even gonna edit this video. I'm gonna keep it raw, right? And it's fully authentic, right? But this video it's really to answer some questions that a few guys had on my previous liquid chart breakdown, right? And for those that are scalpers and such, right, this video is going to be great for you. So one thing I want to touch on, right? Someone asked me, they saw that if I enter a trade down here, how it's set up, it will show like the trade if I enter for buy right now, right? For let's say GBP it show a trade down here, and for them it said order and it doesn't show it. What you want to do is, and you can do this on Liquid charts first, and that is if you go watch my sway chart, right, video, I kind of go and break down how to set up certain things, and it's the same thing on Liquid chart, right? So what you want to do is kind of have a market list, right, that you have saved, right? You want to have some sort of watch list saved, right? And then when you could on sway charts, you kind of want to add it on your chart and save your chart, right? Your chart setup. Um, but you can also find this. It's called trade list when you click on it, right? As you see pop up, it have it there, right? So that's essentially what this is. Okay. Now, slide this back over. One thing I want to also go over, I already ran over indicators and such, right? But one of the things I actually really want to touch on is that I see that there's complaints on how fast to enter, stop loss, take profits, especially if you're a scalper and all these other things. And guys, I want to show you how easy it is to enter a stop loss or take profit, right? Let's say for example, right? Um, let me use a number. I'm going to use this number down here because I'm in a buy for GBP USD. So this number 132 147 as stop loss and 132 8 762 767, sorry, as take profit. So this is one way you can enter, right? Besides dragging this to your number, and then you can potentially edit here the actual number, like say it was supposed to be a 60, not a 58, right? You could just type it in like that and then click change, right? That's one way, right? Another thing you can do, right, is actually click this tool icon here or down here, either one. So the same tool icon, guys, you can click. And when you click it, you see where you say stop loss. You can enter your stop loss if by the pip count. So you enter, and if your stop loss is supposed to be 30 pips, you just click 30 pips and it automatically put it 30 pips for you. Or what you can also do, right? Just click none. Let's take over and close off this for a second. What you can also do, right, is when you go to stop loss down here where it say price, you could just enter it. So 1.32, 147, and all you have to do is just click enter. Boom, and automatically do it for you. Right? And it's the same thing for take profit. You could click the tool icon down here, or you can click it here and then go to take profit. and all you have to do is enter the number 1.38767, enter, boom, take profit is in. It's really that simple and really that quick. Okay. So I'm gonna actually, and if you want to remove your stop loss and stuff, you can just go here, click none. Same thing for your take profit. You can just go to where it says TP and click none. In my previous video, I did explain, like, say you did put in a number or certain thing or whatever you wanted to edit, you could just click, where it says view/edit, click edit. And then as you can see, you could just change your stop loss number. You can go off the percent of equity, percent of the balance, cash risk, how much you want to risk on this trade, et cetera, et cetera. Right. So if I want to risk cash risk, if I want to risk $100 max, right, it's gonna put where my stop loss is supposed to go based on my lot size. That is it, right? So it does all of that for you as well. Now, another thing that I want to mention, um, before I move on to that, I did mention the partial close before in the previous video. Um, break even, exit, you can just click break even, and your stop loss go right there if you're in profit. So you see right here on the two icon, you have close all trades and orders. You have hedge and reverse all orders, etc. New order, blah blah blah. Right. This one is good for the scalpers that may enter like a trade with multiple position, or even you're not really a scalper, but you did enter this trade multiple positions, right? One of the things you can do as well, like say I want the stop loss to be 1.3195458. I'm saying the wrong number. You can literally click right here, tools. You click all orders, and then you could just go to stop loss here, SL, and you just type in a number 1.31958. Click enter. Boom, all your stop loss is set at the same number. Same for the take profit. You don't got to do each one individually. You just go to tools, all orders, TP, enter one time. Let's do 1.38978. Click enter. Boom. Um, take profit is in right here, guys. So that is literally how simple and easy it is to do this, right? Um, so that is how easy and simple it is to do this. It's very, very simple. Um, you know, Also, I want to close my orders. Not just close. I'm in profit, right? I want to partial, um, sorry, I want to close all my trades. I click close all. I want to close specific trades like winning trades, losing trades, pending, etc. I can do that. I can also do break even for all my trades, right? Just click that and, break even for all the trades. But once again, your scalper or whatever, like you could just simple click close all and boom, done. Right? It's very simple. You don't have to, like, I'm just enter again. You don't have to necessarily just click the X one by one, taking time. Right? We know the market move fast. So instead of doing all that, you can just go to tools real quick. All orders is the first one. You click tools right there and then close all, boom. And you're done. Quick and fast, right? Um, we also have something, as you see, called reverse. Let's go to right here. Would you be reverse all orders, right? You know what I'm saying? And what that did was it literally took you out of buys and put you in sells, but it combined all your lot size. So I entered this trade 3 times. I want you guys to notice, right? Let me show you. I ended with a 0.03. I entered 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So that total is 0.09. So when I click tool, all orders, and I go to reverse all orders, right? It literally just reversed. Now I'm in a sell, but it combined all the lot size as well. Okay. So for the scalpers here, man, this is beautiful for you. Um, you can make a lot of money. Just know these few gems. It saves a lot of time. You don't have to um, try to enter a stop loss for each trade. If you have like 5, 6 positions in, you know, um, those no risk, no Ferrari, Ferrari guys, how you guys trade like them South Africans. If you know, right? Um, What else am I missing? Because I had a notepad and I literally cannot find it. There's some question that was on my YouTube under the previous video, but I got a lot of requests about this one, so I thought I'd show you guys this. It's very, very simple, guys. Um, Let me see if I forgot something else on this in this. Also, you can change how you see down here. You can change it to cards, right? If you're on the app, you may see it like this as well. You can change a view like that. I prefer grid personally, but you just play around with this, guys. I do recommend just get a demo, open a demo account and just play around, right? This is the demo account here. So you can also go to tools, click new order, and you can just enter stuff in, whatever you want. Um, Go back to close all, right? As I mentioned, the break even. As I mentioned, you can do close all trades and orders. You can reverse all order, hedge all order, right? Partial close, right? So if I want to close 50%, see it closed 50% off all my trades that I have open. So, you can do all that, guys. Also, let's say you do have, just clear this off. Let's say you do have a zero point 0.3, for example, right? Well, if you click 50%, it's going to actually take off a 0.02, right? Which is it's 2/3. It's not really 50%. You can literally just put in 0.01, click enter, and you close off a 0.01. I'm just using that for example. You could, whether it's a bigger lot or not, right? You can do that. Okay. So I hope this video helped you guys, especially those that are scalpers that have been looking for ways to trade on liquid broker that benefit, to your style, your liking. If you have any more questions, please reach out. I will try to create another video. I usually, if I see if I see a question that's asked multiple times, I definitely going to create a video. If not, I usually just collect um, the most often questions, um, and then I'll just create a video answering each one of those questions, right? But if there's something that can answer from just me texting, commenting back, replying to you, I'll do that instead of creating an entire video. But I do understand some people are visual learners. So if it's something you really need to see, you could definitely just ask for that as well. If I have the time, I'll definitely do it. I want to, my desire is for everybody to win, you know. Um, so, so again, thank you guys. And if you are new and looking for a broker, you know what I mean, and you haven't signed up with Liquid Broker, just click the link in my below this video, man. Use my link, my referral link to sign up, you know. I'll just gladly appreciate that. So yeah, peace.